topic, we have to solve questions from exercise 4.3. It is the question number 1, 3x minus 11 divided by x plus 3 x square plus 1. Now my dear students, first of all you have to identify whether the given fraction is a proper fraction or an improper fraction. Proper fraction in which power of numerator is less than the power of denominator, and improper fraction is that type of fraction in which power of numerator is equal to or greater than the power of the denominator. Now look at this. This is a proper fraction because power of the numerator is less than the power of denominator. Now the second thing is that you have to identify the type. This is the third type in which we are given in denominator a quadratic factor which is irreducible. We cannot further solve it. Now we have to write it in form of partial fraction as a over x plus 3 plus bx plus c divided by x square plus 1. Now it is x square plus 1 in denominator, so in numerator we can write 1 degree less than the denominator, so it is equal to bx plus c. Now multiplying both sides by x plus 3 into x square plus 1, we get 3x minus 11 is equal to ax square plus 1 plus bx plus c into x plus 3. This is called equation number 1. Now 3x minus 11 is equal to a is multiplied inside the bracket ax square plus a plus bx plus c is multiplied with x plus 3. It will be bx square plus 3bx plus cbx plus cx plus 3c. Now we have to combine the like terms ax square plus bx square plus 3bx plus cx plus a plus 3c. This is called the equation number 2. What are the like terms, my dear student? Like terms are those terms which have the same variable. Now to finding the value of finding the value of a, we have to put x is equal to minus 3 in equation number 1. By putting x is equal to minus 3 and after solving it, we get the value of a which is equal to minus 2. Now my dear students, we have to find the value of b and c by equating the coefficient of x square and constants on both sides of equation 2. This is the equation 2 which is equal to 3x minus 11 ax square plus bx square plus 3bx plus cx plus a plus 3c. First of all we have to equate the coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square are a plus b is equal to 0. By putting the value of a over there, we get the value of b which is equal to 2. Now to find the value of c, we have to equate the constant terms on both sides of the equation 2. Now the constant term is minus 11 and a plus 3c. A plus 3c is equal to minus 11. By putting a is equal to minus 2, we get the value of c which is equal to minus 3. Now it's all about the values. We have to find the value of a, b and c. Now putting these values in partial fraction, value of a is equal to minus 2 over x plus 3, value of b is equal to 2x plus minus 3x square plus 1. So it can be written as minus 2 over x plus 3 plus 2x minus 3 over x square plus 1. Now the next question is x square plus 1 divided by x cube plus 1. Again my dear students, we have to identify this is a proper fraction and in denominator we have x cube plus 1. Now x cube plus 1 can be written as x whole cube plus 1 whole cube. By applying the identity, it will be equal to x plus 1 into x square minus x plus 1. Now this is irreducible quadratic factor, so we have to write it in partial fraction as a over x plus 1 plus bx plus c divided by x square minus x plus 1. Now multiplying both sides by x plus 1 into x square minus x plus 1, we get x square plus 1 is equal to a x square minus x plus 1 plus bx plus c into x plus 1. This is called equation number 1. For further simplification, we have to multiply a inside the bracket and we get ax square minus ax plus a and plus bx square plus bx plus cx plus c. Now combining the like terms ax square plus bx square minus ax plus bx plus cx and plus a plus c. Now to find the value of a, we have to put x is equal to minus 1 in equation number 1. By putting x is equal to minus 1 in equation 1, we get the value of a is equal to 2 by 3. You have to solve this by yourself. Now the next step is very important. We have to find the value of b and c, so we have to equate the coefficient of x square and constant term on both sides of equation 2. My dear students, instead of constant term, you can also equate the coefficient of x as well. It's up to your choice. There is no hard and fast rule कि you have to equate only the coefficient of x square and constant, or coefficient of x square or coefficient of x. Here we are equating the coefficient of x square first. Now a plus b, both are the coefficient of x square, and on this side we have coefficient of x square is 1, so it can be written as a plus b is equal to 1. After putting the value of a, which is equal to 2 by 3, we get the value of b, which is equal to 1 by 3. Now equating the constant terms, 1 is equal to a plus c. Now look at this, 1 is equal to a plus c. By putting the value of a is equal to 2 by 3, we get the value of c, which is equal to 1 by 3. Now putting all the values in partial fraction, we get 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3x plus 1 by 3. It can be written as 2 by 3 x plus 1, and it can be written as, by taking 1 by 3 as a common factor, and we are left in denominator x plus 1. So 2 by 3 x plus 1 plus x plus 1 over 3 into x square minus x plus 1. This is all about exercise 4.3. Now my dear student, we have the new topic which is equal to resolve fraction when denominator of x consists of repeated irreducible quadratic factors. In previous topic we have non-repeated irreducible quadratic factor. Now we have repeated irreducible quadratic factors. If a quadratic factor ax square plus bx plus c with a is equal to 0 occurs twice in the denominator, the corresponding partial fractions are ax plus b, ax square plus bx plus c, and cx plus d divided by ax square plus bx plus c whole square. Now to further explain the topic, we are going to solve question from exercise 4.4, question number 1, x cube over x square plus 4 whole square. My dear student, this is also a proper fraction, and in denominator we have repeated quadratic factor. Repeated, it is repeated 2 times, and it is also quadratic factor which we cannot reduce it. Now it will be written as x cube over x square plus 4 whole square is equal to ax plus b divided by x square plus 4 plus cx plus d divided by x square plus 4 whole square. Now multiplying both sides by x square plus 4 whole square, we get x cube is equal to ax plus b into x square plus 4 plus cx plus d. Now by multiplying a x to x cube, we get ax cube plus 4ax plus bx square plus 4b plus cx plus d. Now we have to find the value of a, b, c and d by equating the coefficient of x cube, x square, x and constant, because here we cannot put the any value of x in equation number 1. Now by equating the coefficient of x cube first, look at this my dear students. Here coefficient of x cube is 1 and coefficient of x cube is equal to a, so value of a is equal to 1. Then coefficient of x square, here coefficient of x square we don't have any term which involving x square, so it is equal to 0, and coefficient of x square is b, so b is equal to 0. Now by this we get two values, one is a and the other one is b. Now come to the coefficient of x. On this side there is no term which involving coefficient which involves x, so it is equal to 0. On right hand side it is equal to 4a plus c. This is called equation number 3. Now constant, on this side there is no constant term, and on this side we get the constant term which is equal to 4b plus d. Now putting a is equal to 1 in equation number 3, we get the value of c which is equal to minus 4. Now we have to put the value of p in equation number 4, we get the value of d which is equal to 0. Now putting all the values of a, b, c and d in this fraction, required expression, it is 1x plus 0 divided by x square plus 4. Value of c is minus 4x plus 0 divided by x square plus 4 whole square. It can be written as x over x square plus 4 minus 4x over x square plus 4 whole square. Now it's all about the question. Now come to the next question. X square divided by x plus 1 and x square plus 1 whole square. Again, this is a proper fraction with denominator which have repeated irreducible quadratic factor. Repeated irreducible quadratic factor. It can be written as a over x plus 1 plus bx plus c divided by x square plus 1 plus dx plus c divided by x square plus 1 whole square. Now multiplying both sides by x plus 1 into x square plus 1 whole square, we get x square is equal to a into x square plus 1 whole square plus bx plus c x square plus 1 into x plus 1 plus dx plus c into x plus 1. This is called the equation number 1. Now we have to simplify it by opening the brackets. Now x square plus 1 whole square is equal to x4 plus 2x square plus 1. bx plus c is as it is. Now x square plus 1 and x plus 1, x square into x, x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Now dx square plus dx plus ex plus c. Right, now we have to multiply a inside the bracket. ax4 plus 2ax square plus a plus bx is multiplied to second bracket. It is bx4 bx cube bx square and bx, then plus cx cube cx square cx plus c, and the last is dx square plus dx plus ex plus c. Now combining the like terms, ax4 plus bx4 bx cube plus cx cube 2ax square plus bx square plus cx square plus dx square, and the last one is x bx plus cx plus dx plus e, and the constants are a plus c plus e. This is called the equation number 2. Beta, this is very important equation, so try to avoid any mistake over there. Now first of all we have to put the value of a. By putting x is equal to minus 1, we get the value of a which is equal to 1 by 4. Now the most important step, we have to find the value of b, c, d and e by equating the coefficient of x4, x cube, x square and x on both sides of equation 2. For your convenience, I am pasting equation number 2 over there. First of all, we have to equate the coefficient of x4 from this equation. On this side there is no term involving x4, so it is equal to 0. A plus b, right? This is called equation 3. Coefficient of x cube, 0 is equal to b plus c. This is equation number 4. Coefficient of x square, 1, and like this 2a plus b plus c plus d, 2a plus b plus c plus d. This is called equation number 5. Now the next is coefficient of x. Look at this here, coefficient of x is equal to 0 and b plus c plus d plus e. This is called equation number 6. Now we have to solve these equations stepwise. First of all, we have to put the value of a in equation number 4. We get the value of b which is equal to minus 1 by 4. Now put the value of b in equation number 4. We get the value of c which is equal to 1 by 4. Now we have three values a, b and c. Put all these values in equation number 5. We get the value of d which is equal to 1 by 2. Right, my dear students, now put b, c, d in equation number 6. We get the value of e which is equal to minus 1 by 2. So we have all the values related to partial fractions. 1 by 4 x plus 1, b की value minus 1 by 4 x plus 1 by 4 divided by x square plus 1 plus 1 by 2 x plus minus 1 by 2 x square plus 1 whole square. Now from this side we have to take minus 1 by 4 as a common factor, so it will be x minus 1 because we are taking minus sign as a common. So we are left with x minus 1, 4 into x square plus 1. From this side we are taking 2 as a common factor, so it will be x minus 1, 2 into x square plus 1 whole square. So it's all about the last type of partial fraction. Okay, my dear students, the leftover questions you have to practice it by yourself. If you have any confusion, you can ask me during WhatsApp class. Thank you so much and Allah Hafiz.